Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel 9 Mantras. This is Dr. Fathima, a clinical pharmacologist and an expert coach in pregnancy and parenting. Today we are going to discuss on a very popular form of birth control, that is Copper T. It's also called as copper intrauterine device IUD. If you are considering contraception or just curious about your options, then this video will give you all the needed information regarding Copper T. We'll discuss on what it is exactly, how it works, and its benefits as well as side effects, and very importantly, when to see your doctor. So copper T is a small T-shaped device made of plastic and copper that is inserted into the uterus by your doctor. It's one of the most effective forms of long-term contraception. It can prevent pregnancy for even up to 10 years. This little device works without the usage of hormones, which makes it different from other birth control methods like pills or hormonal IUDs. You must be wondering how this tiny T-shaped device is preventing pregnancy. I'll tell you how. Copper T works primarily by using copper ions to create a hostile environment for the sperm. This is the magic here. So, the copper causes an anti-inflammatory reaction in the uterus which is toxic to the sperm. It further prevents them from reaching and fertilizing the egg. So, even if you are in your ovulation period, the sperms can't do their job. This makes the copper T a highly effective method of contraception with success rate of more than 99%. Another advantage is that copper T starts working as soon as it's inserted, and you don't have to worry about remembering to take it or use it daily, unlike the birth control pills. So when can one go with this copper tea? So copper tea is typically used by women who are looking for long-term and reliable form of contraception. It's a great option for women who don't want to take hormonal pills or those who might forget taking their pill daily. You can get copper tea inserted at any time, but it's often recommended after giving birth as it's safe for breastfeeding women, and it can be inserted immediately postpartum. It's also effective as an emergency contraception if it is done within 5 days of unprotected intercourse. We always look at the pros and cons, right? So we'll also understand what are the pros of using copper tea. See, first and foremost thing is long lasting protection. It can work for up to 10 years. What else we want, right? And it's non hormonal, so no side effects from the hormones like mood swings or weight gain. It's highly effective, over 99% effectiveness in preventing pregnancy. And obviously, it's of low maintenance. Once it is in, you don't need to think about it for years. It's reversible. You can have it removed at any time whenever you want your fertility back. And very importantly, it's cost effective. Though the initial cost may be a bit higher, it's cheaper in long run due to the long lasting nature. And this is also considered safe for breastfeeding mothers. Altogether, it's a best option when you wanted contraception for longer period. Unlike any other method, copper tea also has got some disadvantages or the cons. So let's understand what are the disadvantages, and it's very important to be aware of these as well. Some women experience heavier menstrual bleeding and cramping, especially in the first few months after insertion. Some women find the insertion process uncomfortable or painful. There are small risk of infection when the device is first inserted. However, you will be given certain medications to prevent infections. In rare cases, the copper tea can move or fall out, especially within the first few months after insertion. And it is very important to note that copper tea does not protect against sexually transmitted infections. So you may still need to use condoms. While pregnancy is rare with copper tea, if it does happen, there may be a risk of ectopic pregnancy, means pregnancy outside the uterus. Now let's understand the side effects of copper tea. So, light bleeding or spotting between periods is common after insertion. You may notice that your periods are heavier, especially during the first few months. Some women report more painful periods, particularly after the device is inserted. In rare cases, the strings of copper T might cause discomfort for you or your partner during sex. Your doctor can adjust the strings if at all required. Though it's rare, there is a risk of developing an infection called pelvic inflammatory disease, particularly in the first few weeks after insertion. Most side effects usually decrease over time as your body gets adjusted to the device, but it's very important to keep an eye on any changes. We have discussed on some interesting aspects of copper T. Now we'll also understand when you have to actually visit your doctor. It's always a good idea to check with your doctor if in case you have severe pain or cramping that doesn't go away. If you experience fever or chills, which may indicate an infection. Your periods become extremely heavy or prolonged. You notice copper T falling out or feel it's moved. You or your partner feel pain during intercourse. If you suspect you might be pregnant, your doctor can examine you and address any concerns to ensure that copper T is working properly for you. You might be wondering how copper T is actually inserted and removed. The insertion procedure is usually quick and done at doctor's clinic. Your doctor will insert the copper T into your uterus using a special applicator. The whole procedure takes only few minutes, and while you may feel some discomfort or cramping, it's usually manageable. When it comes to removal, it's also quite simple. Your doctor will pull on the small strings attached to the copper T and that will come out. And this can be done at any time and fertility returns immediately after removal. Copper tea is an excellent choice for women who want long-lasting, non-hormonal, effective method of birth control. It's low maintenance, highly reliable and can be easily removed whenever you decide it's time. However, it's important to weigh the pros and cons and consult your doctor to see if it is the right option for you. If you are interested in more detailed advice, always visit your doctor. They will guide you through the process and ensure it's the best fit for your lifestyle and health. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope this video helped you clear any questions you might be having about copper tea. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more helpful content on women's health and contraception options. If you have any questions or want to share your experiences with copper tea, feel free to comment below. I would love to hear from you. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care.